Hi, I'm Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. My channel focuses on fashion, beauty, and travel, and overall Black girl magic, luxury, leisure, lifestyle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and let's get into the video. Today's video is going to focus on the 10 mistakes that people make when they're trying to build their personal style. Yes, we're going to talk about it. But before we talk about it, I want to talk about what I'm wearing. These earrings are from Beacon's Closet, which is a thrift store, but I will link any similar ones that I know below. This vest is from Zara. It is old. I will see if I can find a similar vest. There's a lot of fast fashion brands that have this vest, like H&M, and this is from Somersault. It was part of a campaign that I worked on with Somersault. I had a ton of fun, but I will link this, and I will see. I had a code with them, so I will see if that code works. And yeah, let's get into the video. First things first, watching fashion influencer clickbait videos. You like, ain't this one? It's not. But those clickbait videos about what not to wear, I mean, here's the thing. How can somebody tell you what not to wear and they don't know you? They've never seen you. There are no universal standards when it comes to fashion. There just are none. There just are none. And that's what I love about where we are now in this moment, is that there's just so much variety and things to pick and choose from. Like, how can somebody tell you what to wear and not to wear these kind of jeans and not to wear this kind of sweatshirt and not to wear... You could be living in Sweden watching their video, right? So like, when you're trying to build your personal style, you don't want to give those videos too much weight. They're entertaining, they're interesting, they can work, you know, for a lot of people. But when you're trying to build your own personal style, you may want to like watch those sparingly, because it may not always apply to your situation. It may not always apply to your situation. The second mistake folks make is not understanding when you're dressing for Instagram. I know. Sometimes when you're dressing for Instagram, you're putting on clothes that are pops of color. You're putting on things that maybe translate well, that look good for somebody's feed. If you have a cohesive feed, I do not. But if you have a cohesive feed, you may try to dress right. You have to understand that dressing for Instagram or dressing for occasions or dressing for whatever is not necessarily what you're going to wear in everyday life. And so you have to understand the difference. For me, I have a lot of statement pieces. I feel comfortable in statement pieces. I'm used to wearing statement pieces. So I will walk outside in a statement piece. I don't, you know, y'all seen that Fee Noel robe that I wore in a past video. I've probably worn that in a previous video. I don't keep up. I wear it all the time. It doesn't bother me that people have seen me in it. For some people that matters. For some people that matters. So when you're finding and honing in on your personal style and you're shopping for yourself, make sure you understand what you're shopping for. Is this for all, you know, is this for all the time? Is this just for Instagram photo shoot, like for my birthday? Am I gonna wear this? You know, make sure you understand the why. Number 3 is a personal pet peeve of mine, but I understand it, and I don't want to make accusations about people who cannot afford anything else. This is not that. This is not that. This is for people who can afford to buy something other than just that. And that is only shopping fast fashion for clothes. I know some folks that only shop fast fashion for clothes. They only shop, you know, fast fashion for clothes. They may, you know, get a little bit of other things here and there, but they will only shop fast fashion for clothes. And when you're building your personal style, you're really relying on brands to tell you what your personal style is, right? And you will walk around looking like everybody. You will be walking around looking like everyone. So is that your personal style, or is that what's in the stores? right? And so you have to be careful because we live in an age of high consumerism. These fast fashion brands are literally built to make things appealing to masses. And so they are like, they're trying to get you to continue to buy. And the more you buy, the better it is for them. And so they're trying to really lure you in. So when you're trying to build your personal individual style, you have to be mindful of whether or not you are buying something because that's all you see in the store, especially fast fashion stores, or it's because this is like your personal style. This is how you this is how you choose to show up. This is how you express yourself. You have to understand the difference. And that just leads to my fourth point, which is buying too many trendy pieces. Trendy pieces are going to get you in trouble every time. They're going to get you in trouble every time because, and this is for folks of a certain age. You know, when you're a teenager, you're in your early 20s, you know, you're not necessarily buying clothes that you're still going to be wearing in your 40s and 50s and 60s. Right? I don't, you know, I'm in my 30s. I don't have clothes that I bought in my 20s. My early 20s that I still have now, or even my teens, definitely not my teens, right? So you just have to be mindful of the trends, right? We're going through a really big Y2K trend, and I imagine in the next year or two that will not be in. And so you just have to be mindful of what you're spending your money on and what is a trend versus what is your actual style versus what your eye is attracted to, because that's all your eye sees. Be careful with trends. And this is not just fast fashion. This is also luxury. I have these conversations with myself all the time about luxury purchases. I'm like, girl, luxury houses are known to goop us with a trend. They are known to goop us with the trend. So just be mindful of that. But also, the thing about trends too is it's oftentimes okay if you are a person who you know your personal style evolves every 2 or 3 years. Go for it. Go for it, right? Go for it. It actually works. It works well. It works really, really well because, you know, your style evolves, the trend evolves, so forth and so on. But just be mindful if you're a person who likes to hold on to things for 5 or 6 years, you really want to hone in your personal style, just be mindful of trends. The fifth one is only going for comfort. Y'all, I know our clothes are supposed to be comfortable, and they should be comfortable. But some of the women who DM me, they're like, I don't know how to like get out of my funk. I don't know how to do this. I only know how to do that. Here's the thing. Everything you need is on the other side of your comfort zone. Everything that you need is on the other side. I know that's corny and cheesy, but you have to take baby steps in the direction, the silhouette, the colors that you find interesting. You know, maybe you start with your nail polish. Maybe you start with a purse. Maybe you start with the top before you get to pants. Maybe you start with wide leg black pants rather than wide leg blue pants if that's something that you want to try. You are never too old to experiment with your personal style. And when I say comfort, I don't just mean like, oh, your feet should be hurting. Absolutely not. I'm not a fan of that either. I am saying that only choosing sweatpants when your heart tells you you want to wear a dress. Or only choosing a dress when your heart says you want to wear sweatpants. Right? Like, actually be led not just by what society expects of you, but also be led by what you want to do and figure out parts of what you want to do and experiment, because there's just so much joy on the other side as well. And so just move a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Y'all about to be mad with this one, but if I don't say anything else, you know I'm gonna say this. You know I'm going to say this. You know I'm going to say this. Number 6 is buying all neutral. Why? 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 Why are we still here in 2021? Why? 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 It's such a colorful world. It's such a colorful world. If you want to figure out what your personal style is, You need to figure out what colors bring you joy, what silhouettes bring you joy, what feels most comfortable. There's so much more to it than just going in the store and figuring out what color beige you gonna get today. And here's the thing, I love a neutral, I love earth tones, but I am not gonna be held hostage to a neutral shade just because, you know, I have been corporatized to believe, you know, it's such a corporate America, in America, literally America, color, and people think it's appropriate. People think that's how you're gonna get an Hermes bag. It's not. But like, people really believe that if you are in all neutral, you are just setting it off. Maybe your personal style is all neutral. Maybe that is your personal style. But it's not always everyone's personal style. So it's really important for you to figure out, explore, and not just always gravitate towards the grays, the blacks, the neutrals. Come on. Come on. Another mistake that people make is not finding 2 or 3 go-to silhouettes that always work for them. That always work for them. Some people say I have an hourglass shape. I think you gotta have something on the top to be an hourglass. But I think I'm more of a pear shape. And for me, I like to create balance. And in order for me to create balance, I like to accentuate my waist. And so that is usually the silhouette that I'm going for. And I will do that with wide leg trousers and a crop top, or wide leg trousers and like some kind of slither of midriff showing, or like a deep V. That is the silhouette that I pretty much live in. My second silhouette is a silhouette that involves a blazer. Anything that involves a blazer, that's a silhouette that is really comfortable for me. I know if I put that on, if I put it together, I can make it work. And that's just another secondary go-to silhouette for me. The third silhouette for me that I just really enjoy, and you may have seen this if you are following me on Instagram, and you know I just recently came back from France, and well, at the time of this video I came back yesterday. I'm jet lagged, so I'm just making all kinds of videos. But I love a dress. I love dresses that come up a little bit above my knee. Again, but they have to cinch you in the way. You know, that's one of the mistakes I see when people are trying to build their personal style. They don't understand that you have to have a silhouette that you like. And you know, that's how you build outfits. That is how you build outfits. You build outfits around the silhouettes that you enjoy the most. Number 8, I'm about to get a little political. Waiting to lose weight. Somebody messages me every day and says, oh, when I lose weight, it's gonna be over. When I do this, sister. Your body is home to your organs, your brain, your heart, and your soul. Do you understand me? It deserves to be shown off today. We want to see you in the outfit of your dreams, in the body that you have. And I'm not just blowing smoke, right? I understand that we're not going to love ourselves out of fatophobia. I understand when you walk out the door, you can still be harassed. You can still face fatophobia. You can still face real and meaningful repercussions. I understand that. But what I'm saying to you, you gotta get free. You gotta get free. And you have to know that it does not matter the size that you are. You can wear the orange. It doesn't matter, wear the yellow. No matter how dark you are, no matter how light you are, no matter how big you are, no matter how thin you are, rock it. Rock it. So saying that you are going to wait until before you start exploring your personal style, before you start wearing the clothes that you really want to wear, you are just, you're keeping yourself, you're holding yourself hostage. And you really owe it to yourself to break out. Break out of that. Break out of that. Number 9, this might be a little political too, but not embracing culture. You know, we live in a society that really wants us to be very singular, all look the same, normalize a very specific silhouette, normalize a very specific body type, normalize a very specific beauty standard. We ain't doing that. Not in 2021. No. No. We are not doing that. Embrace your culture. Embrace what makes you feel comfortable. Embrace who you are, right? And there is so much personal style that comes from your culture. Whether you're from South Korea, whether you are from Nigeria, whether you are from Rwanda, whether you are from Germany, whether you are from Peru, it doesn't matter. Embrace parts of your culture in your personal style, because the parts of that also make you unique, especially in a country like America, right? It makes you really unique. It allows you to curate funky pieces. It makes you feel comfortable. You know, and that's what we are going for. That is what we are going for. So make sure you embrace your culture. Do not run away from your culture. Do not run away. The last and 10th thing is not paying attention to everything else. Some people will have on a beautiful outfit and forget about grooming. Some people will have on a beautiful outfit and forget about the details of their nails, the details of their jewelry. They may have a beautiful outfit on and forget about their bag and their shoes. And so when you talk about, you know, personal style, you're also talking about how it makes you feel, what you're communicating to the world, whether you want to communicate art, whether you just want to get from the bus stop to your house, whether it's about safety, whether it's about the male gaze, whether it's about attracting a partner, whether it's about getting a promotion, whatever you're trying to communicate with your personal style. And sometimes we're trying to communicate all that at different times, right? Making sure you're paying attention to the entire thing, You know, and all of us don't have to be on all the time. I'm not always a representation of my personal style every single day. But when you want to be a representation of your personal style, make sure you think about everything. Make sure you think about the nails. Make sure you think about the hair, the earrings, everything. Because it's so important when you are building your personal style. Alright, if you stuck around this long, thank you so much. Hopefully that was helpful. I've been thinking about doing some virtual sessions with folks. Y'all let me know in the comments below if you think that will be helpful. I think it will be really fun. I think I can learn a lot from you all as well. I love this community that we are building together. I just really appreciate it. Make sure you go ahead and share this video, share it with your friends, share it on Facebook, and also, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel and join the family. I'm having so much fun on YouTube, and I want to continue to make more videos because it's just a fun thing to do. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.